Tonight, we are gathered here to honor the newlyweds, Brody and Tatum Strand. First off, I would just like to thank everyone for being here and making this day something to remember. I would also like to thank everyone who made this possible, whether it was planning or helping set up and everything in between. I would also like to thank the caterers for the wonderful food, the live band for the amazing music, and I would like to extend a special thank you to Grandma and Grandpa for such a special venue. Now, a few weeks ago, I came home from school and I found this note on the front door, and it led me on a scavenger hunt. And I was really confused because it was a big scavenger hunt. It took me 30 minutes to complete, and I even had to drive to my neighbor's house to find another clue. And by the end of it, I walked into my room and I found my brother and now his wife Tatum, my best friend, standing in my room with a big poster that read, "We didn't have to look very far to find our maid of honor." It was slightly unconventional, but since I knew them both so well, they wanted to do it together. Now to Brody. Being your younger sister has meant a lot of third wheeling, especially since we were in all of the same activities together. And thank you for bringing me along to help pick out a flower, since you're really colorblind, for the day that you wanted to ask Tatum to officially be your girlfriend. I remember you saying that you were going to do it after school, right at your locker, and so when the 8th period bell rang, you can bet I ran as fast as I could through the hallways to see it. And to Tatum, my best friend. Remember middle school when we would spend every single day together? You were always at my house, but now I'm starting to realize that it could have been because of Brody. I'm thankful you stayed with him, even though he had a bowl cut at the time. Now, regardless of whose house we stayed at or where we were or what we were doing, it was always a party. And when you guys went off to college, I wandered around like a lost puppy. Now, I know that you guys have been to an Ed Sheeran concert and you listen to a lot of Ed Sheeran, and spoiler alert, I know that your first dance song will be to an Ed Sheeran song, but I thought it would be super cool if I emailed his manager and asked him to come out and sing to you for this special day. So if you please would put your hands together and welcome out the man, Ed Sheeran. Unfortunately, his manager never replied to my email, but just like his lyrics to the song Thinking Out Loud, I fall in love with you every single day, and I think we all know that that's very true for Brody and Tatum. I guess you could say they like each other just a little. Some would even say that if they were separated, they would die. But since no one came here to hear me talk, please raise your glasses as we toast. Here's to falling in love every single day. To Brody and Tatum.